What is in this bag, this case right here, totally saved the day about 4 weeks ago.
Yep.
We had a serious, possibly hospitalization medical issue where Christa was most certainly getting a case of upper respiratory infection / pneumonia. And why do we know that? Because we've done it before many times.
Yep. We know the signs to look for.
We listen for the crackles. We've had sick kids in the past, and we've had to deal with it a lot.
Yes.
We knew that she needed to get to the doctor to get basically albuterol. But we normally have albuterol on hand, except we had run out. But then I remembered we have this, which is this.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ladies and gentlemen, I did not know that you can actually truthfully, with real doctors, get medications through the mail. If you already have prescriptions,
Yep.
you can get them. This company saved the day for us because we did not have to rush to the doctor. We remembered she has the albuterol,
Yep.
and it completely avoided a hospitalization.
Yep. It sure did. It was such an amazing blessing to have that here so that we didn't have to head to the hospital because it's not a short trip.
No.
The best hospital is an hour away. Or I shouldn't say the best hospital, but a good hospital
Our best
is an hour
option.
away.
Our best option.
There you go. Excuse me.
So what the heck is this? Because I didn't know that you could honestly and truthfully do this, but this is a company called Jase, and you can go online. There's links in the description below. You fill out all of the stuff that is specific to you. You get a real doctor, real medicine, and they come to you, believe it or not,
In the mail.
in the mail.
In this awesome case, too.
That's the trick.
Yeah.
And you can get medicines that you wouldn't believe. Like, well, let's just show you. I think my favorite one in here, obviously recently, is the albuterol.
Yeah.
But right here, this
It's on the bottom.
is this it? Or you know what I'm looking for?
Yep. I know
This
what
is
you're
cool.
looking for.
Tell them about
This
that.
is, okay, this is really cool. It's called a med deck. And what this is it goes through different scenarios of what your condition, or, what your, what the condition is. It also gives you the symptoms and then what medicine you should take for that. So here's one that I've actually had in years past. I have not had this in a really long time, and it's cellulitis. It's a skin infection, not cellulite.
Not chubbiness like I got.
Cellulitis is a skin. It's an infection in your skin. Let me tell you, it is extremely painful, and I had gotten it 3 times. And if I had had this medicine on hand, I would not have had the symptoms that I did. I had a super high fever. I had an extreme pain in my leg for weeks. And I had no idea what it was. Well, no, it wasn't weeks before I went to the doctor. It was like 5-6 days of this extreme pain before I said, okay, I can't do this anymore. We need to go to the doctor. Come to find out, it was cellulitis. And if I had not gotten it treated, I would have died, okay, is what the doctors told me. I was on IV medication in the hospital. They made me stay in the hospital. And then I got it 2 more times after that. Thankfully, I knew the symptoms and I could immediately call the doctor, say, hey, this is starting again. Let me have a prescription, but then I have to drive to go get it. I know what the symptoms are, and I can go ahead and start the medication right away.
And you've already gotten the okay from your doctor
Exactly.
to do it.
Yep.
This is not like guessing at,
No.
well, geez, oh, Pete's, I'll be my own doctor. No. This is just a guide.
This is just a guide, but this really, really helps out in figuring out what's going on, and then you take
Knowing
the right
what-
medication
Yeah.
that they have sent you.
Here's one. I keep bees.
Yep.
Tell me.
I have a mild allergy to bees.
And we have people come over all the time to look into beekeeping.
Yep.
This is something essential
Yep.
for us to have on hand just in case somebody has an allergic reaction and they don't even know.
Right.
You can
Right.
get this in the mail. Tell them, here's a Z-Pack.
Yep, azithromycin. So this is one of those heavy-duty antibiotics that really can knock out any kind of bacterial infection right away.
If you are stuck somewhere, maybe camping, maybe on a boat, maybe you just live far away and you can't get to the doctor,
Yeah.
you might want to look into this stuff.
Yeah.
Here it is, albuterol. You can get the albuterol. You got to get a prescription, but you can get these things. And some of these things are pretty over the counter, but some things are prescription only.
Yep.
Like we've got with us, they custom tailored a set of antibiotics for us. We got ivermectin. We got all kinds of different things that some things you need to make sure that the doctor says, here it is.
Yep.
But let me tell you what, the peace of mind knowing that, you know what, if I couldn't get to the doctor, if something happened, because we live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we do.
I mean,
look around.
there's a sheep right there. That's it.
That's because that's ours, not a
Buddy,
wild sheep.
Buddy the sheep is right there. If he keeps going farther back, you'll be able to see him. He looks pretty rough right now.
He's shedding, yeah.
You look rough, buddy. But if we couldn't get to the doctor, being able to go, okay, I know what this is. I can call the doctor. Yes, you have that. Yes. Okay, take this. Where the doctor gives me the okay, and I already have it on hand.
Yep. Yep.
That's
and we can
huge.
start right away. We don't have to wait until we can get it. Yeah.
And I want to make a note because in the past, we have had the emergency preparedness minded kind of thing for many, many years, which we still do. But you need to make sure that you're not taking pet medications. I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
You do what your doctor says. Don't just take willy-nilly stuff.
Yeah, that's when accidents could happen.
Yeah, bad things happen. But this, oh my gosh. What's cool, guys, comes in a nice little case. I'm going to zip this up. And what we do, we bring it with us on trips. But you can get them custom tailored to whatever it is you need.
Yep.
If you need blood pressure meds, not a problem.
Right. They have a long list, excuse me, of medications on their website that if you have a prescription for, you can get an extra month's supply or 2 months, I think. So I don't know exactly how that works, but you can get extra.
I mean, I personally use moringa just for myself. It's a plant that doesn't require a prescription for arthritis, and it helps me a lot. But sometimes that heavy duty Tylenol helps me a lot. Or is it the one? Is that the one? The one that's like triple strength? I forget.
That's an arthritis Tylenol. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 strength.
She knows. I don't know. But you can get basically anything for what you need for you. And you want to talk about peace of mind.
Oh, absolutely.
Ladies and gents, please, if you have a need and you need to make sure, okay, if I couldn't get to the doctor, would I be able to make it another month? Look it up.
Yeah.
There's links down below. Do yourself a favor and check it out.
Yeah, that peace of mind is well worth the price of admission.
Heck yeah. With that, I'm going to go see if Buddy needs help removing his wool fur.
He's a hair sheep, so we don't shear them. We don't cut their hair.
It just sheds.
They shed like dogs. So, and
But
horses and cows.
Poor thing. Looks like he ran through like a
Wood chipper.
wood chipper and made it out though. Shouldn't have done that, buddy.
No.
All right. You guys have an awesome and blessed day.